teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff, as we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. They're going to the air in the first play. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 44.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking for some space. It's Simon.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looking to pass here on second down. And that catch is hauled in. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
Play action here on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. It's a sack.
You know, the quarterback looks like he makes the right read, but I got to tell you, I think he underestimated the speed of this defense and how quickly they were able to get to him to prevent him from picking up the first down.
The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Ole Miss.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out.
This guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Wideout's now clustered. First play looking to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it second and medium. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And that's good for a first down near the 40.
Third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that throws the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's second down. Following the incompletion, second and 10 from the 39. Off-play action. He's looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. They'll hand it off. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. He'll hand it off. He's past the marker and still going. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down. And the Rebels with first and 10 here. Off the RPO, caught to the right. They bring him down at the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Handoff here from the shotgun. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
He knocks it through with confidence.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll raise second inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Quarterback's got it on the option. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Third down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grabbed by the receiver. And the Badgers pick up enough yardage for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
It's a solid game to pick up the first down and what will be likely the final play of this first quarter. And Kirk, it's Ole Miss on top. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
At first down, sack a surprise and moves him back into fringe field goal range. Looking to do on 2nd and long. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He's got it with room to run. Ball carrier tackled at the 2, a solid gain on that completion.
This is one of the benefits of having this spread attack. You get full verts, downfield, and let the quarterback find the weakness in the defense, and here he finds a mismatch with his go-to receiver for a nice play.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Extra point puts him in front by 1. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Pop over the middle. It's King. Breaking free at the 35. Goes out to stiff arm. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry up.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10. And the Rebels starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll try the left side with a toss. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Boy, they're just not successful here on second and goal. But let's give a lot of credit to this defense. They've looked good on these first 2 opportunities by the offense. They strung that last play out and forced a loss of yardage, bringing up third down.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. On third down, he drops to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, the Rebels.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Make the extra point and go up 6. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Wisconsin offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Snides the quick throw. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
They'll hand it off. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here comes a handoff. Green to the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Badgers.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
14, Ole Miss, 13.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's a bootleg looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. Good enough for the 1st down at the 32. They'll go hurry up here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down. And the Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. On the move now. Breaks into open space.
Nice call here with the bootleg to get him out to the outside to the right. Nobody's open downfield, so he shows you what he can do with his legs and picks up a few yards.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's King. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. The Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Well, crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. To bootleg here. The pass rush closing in. Wide open downfield. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point makes the lead 6. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And this pass is on target, caught. And it works, the 1st down to the 35.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Wow, takes a hit but lets it fly. And is intercepted. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. And we're going to throw now on 1st down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And the pass is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one's picked off. What a play. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Off the play fake on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. This will likely be the last play of the half. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Crosses the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
These boys are showing no let-up. They continue to be aggressive. It's brought them all the way back. They tie the game. They're an extra point away from taking the lead. And a ton of belief going in at halftime.
They're setting out to try the PAT. It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. Can he make something happen? And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Rebels will kick this away to begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. First play of the second half is a handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
He's got it in the open. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Boy, nice throw here by this Wisconsin quarterback. Good route by the receiver and a first down for the Badgers. And when Wisconsin can throw the football to complement their running game, they're a very dangerous offense to deal with.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's first and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Offense facing second and goal. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Touchdown, Badgers! And that will give them the lead now. And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT puts them in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Chris, you can see when the offensive line does their job and gives this quarterback time to throw, you're going to see plays like this and first downs for the Badgers offense. They've had some good ones over the years, very efficient. Of course, Russell Wilson is the name that stands out, but they've had others. Scott Tolzien, Darrell Bevel, Jim Sorgi, Brooks Bollinger, some good quarterback play that always seems to make the right decision.
Talk about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Off target and incomplete.
Well, it's really hard to be accurate when you're falling back and not getting anything on the football. He threw that ball off his back foot.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up, a long way to go for a first down. He'll drop back here on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick throw. The catch is made. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. And the Rebels looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop full behind the line of scrimmage.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Tight end goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The Badgers getting set on 1st and 10. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up, makes a big play.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Handoff from the shotgun. He gets loose.
Pretty good game here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see this second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my...
It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. Touchdown, Rebels. Too much speed for the defense.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
Now the important point after attempt. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
Just a great play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a form tackle while driving the offensive player back in the process.
A play action, looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a 1st down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
1st and 10 now, clock running, final minute of the quarter. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Boy, when this guy gets out of the pocket and starts to create, you kind of hold your breath knowing what he can do. But how about the defense here? They did a good job of forcing him to throw and taking away the scramble.
What will the throw be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. First down in great scoring position. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They mix it up with a run. And it'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain. So it's Wisconsin with the lead here, Kurt. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Design quarterback run. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
4th and short, and the conversion goes for even more. I thought he was going to take it to the end zone. They set up a 1st and goal inside the 1 with a chance to deal another big blow to this defense's confidence.
1st and goal, handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. Nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
They'll have to throw it here on 2nd down. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
27.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
He eludes a tackle. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. The Rebels looking to use the up-tempo offense here. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Defense is coming after him. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down. And the Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. And the Rebels are looking to keep this drive going.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Looking to throw again. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Finds room at the 30. Touchdown, Ole Miss. This offense is still clicking. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic
athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. Charged with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Dump off caught by the running back. Takes him over to 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, and a chance there for a game-changing interception. Couldn't quite come up with it. Sets up third down now.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change, bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on fourth down. Hit just as he throws the ball. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Oh, he's bringing it back at the 10. Touchdown, Rebels. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Whoa, what a play here to take the lead by this defense. You expect your playmakers and your best players on the field to step up when the game's on the line, and that's exactly what this defender did here.
BT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. 37. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. A chance to advance in the playoff comes down to this. Offense needing a touchdown here late in the game. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Tackle was made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really, it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Comes down to this in this playoff game, fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Looking to throw it on first down. On the run here, lets it go. Makes a quick grab. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. The playoff game comes down to this. A tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? On first and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Boy, they got the matchup that they wanted here, Chris, with this quarterback having enough time. Good job by the offensive line. He puts it right on the money. Huge gain. You look at the clock and you look at the score. This is an opportunity here to work some clock and potentially get the go-ahead score late. You don't want to give that opposing quarterback too much time to work with.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Chris, this is almost like taking a sack. Talking about a completion for a loss, every yard is precious. So going backwards, obviously counterproductive to say the least.
Back to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Timeout called by the defense. They go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. They finally corral him at the 1. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Tight end makes the grab. Touchdown, Badgers! They jump on top here in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Push the lead to 4.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Nice grab. It's Simon. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
The pocket breaking down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Clock near the sticks. It's King. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minute. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Quick throw over the middle. He's got it with room to run. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Rebels begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First down. They're going to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Deep shot toward the end zone. Incomplete in the final pass attempt. The defense rises up to secure the win. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Kansas State Wildcats, Bill Snyder Family Stadium. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Ooh, that's a nice throw. Great accuracy there. And when you think about Oregon quarterbacks, I know we think about guys running around a little bit, but think back to guys like Dan Fouts, A.J. Feely. How about that name? Joey Harrington, of course, Justin Herbert. These guys could thread the needle from the pocket.
There he goes. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Man, this quarterback's been in a nice rhythm all drive, hasn't he? He's just playing on time. He's making good decisions. He's now got the offense at 1st and goal. I'd let him throw it down here. He has earned that right.
Now on the option. Now the pitch. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oregon. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got a man. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Man, a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
They'll leave it with him. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver to the ground with the back. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown! Pulls and fires complete. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. They go to the ground. Got the 1st down and more. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Got him downfield. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown, Oregon. And once he got away from the D, they had no... And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
He's got it on the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every...
He's got it inside the 30. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Throwing right. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Fires toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ducks.
Touchdown.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Complete to the left. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Connection to the right. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Got a man. It's Morton. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Oregon. And they add 6 more to the board. From the gun, running back on the move. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
And the Ducks come to the line in the hurry up. To the air on 1st down. Takes the easy one to the back. At midfield, he's got room. Wide open spaces. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Ducks! The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw on 1st down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Nice pickup on the return. Going right to work up top. Sends it downfield. He's got it on the outside. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
He's brought down.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. He leaves it with his back. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. They started this drive with a big play, but now they need a conversion to keep it alive on third down. A little release to the back. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Ducks are on the move. Trying to slam in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
Touchdown, Oregon! Fired in from the red zone for the score. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On first down from their own 22. The run from the shotgun. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
The clock is my friend. If I can do this late in the ball game with a lead and I can continue to run the football and they have no answers, well, then I'm going to walk away with a win. So, listen, I wouldn't change a thing. I'd keep pounding the football, keep running the ball.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Power football with the run. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Ducks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Noses his way forward, maybe gets 1. They'll mark it at the 18.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
Floats it out in space. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
And this offense put together a really good drive, man. Like, that was a good drive, but third down in the red zone when the field starts to shrink, they really struggle to try to find.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield to get the tackle for loss.
Shakes off the defense. Just dismissing tackles. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the back. Turning it on. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Running back searching for a hole. Gets it past the marker. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. The Ducks back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. To the ground. He's got it again. Timeout on the field, and 4 ticks left to go. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And they'll find their way back to the line of scrimmage, and now it's time to find their way back to the locker room as this game is over. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.